Alrighty then. Hey there, you hip cats and cool kittens. Don't you change that channel now, because it's time for your favorite Fox on Air, brought to you by Not Real Dynamite Hair Dye, an explosion of color. How are you doing? Kitchi here, Garnet Kitsune at your service. Today, we'll be playing some Genshin Impact, where, due to, I apologize for our delay, I overslept. And then it had an update, and it's all Sky's fault. So without further ado, let's get rockin' and rollin', shall we? Alright, so as you can see here, unfortunately, we had some settings that decided to not act right, so we're going to have to get that underway soon. Come on. Come on. Today. Alright. Oh my lord, you gotta verify what now? Motherfucker. What do I do about this? Do I make a tweet? Why? Oh. No. Come on. Going too low. Please. Oh, thank God. Praise the Lord and pass the ammunition. Praise the Lord and pass the ammunition. Praise the Lord and pass the ammunition, and we'll all stay free. Alright, let's get these graphics fixed. Okay, and a few other things. Nope.
Paimon coming in! Paimon coming in! Is this level okay? Can you hear Paimon?
Alright, let's check our mail, baby. Of course. And there is one person I want to get. I don't know who you are. Odette. No, move. You're not the one I want. Swear to God, if you give me not the right one. Motherfucker, goddamn piece of shit nonsense. Move, you're not the bitch I want. Fucker. You are not the one I want. I want the 4-star one. The new one, you flippin' dirtbag. Okay, am I on the right one? Yep. You flippin' dirtbag. Motherfucker. Goddamn game, we could play this goddamn game. There's not, we're going to turn. I don't want that many. Did I tell you, game, what I wanted? I know, I done told you what I wanted. You gonna give me what I want. You better process it. Uh-oh. Why do you make me, have to enter... Okay. Verification. Yes, verification. Don't worry, chat. We are getting it taken care of. Okay. Here. Wanna play... No, thank you. God. Give me sucrose, I swear to God, I'm about to have a hit. Harbinger of Dawn. Blah, blah, blah. Wait, was that it? Or was that... Yes! Haha! Aloysia. You have doggy dog dog. Doggy dog dog. Good, thank you. Dankeschön. Alright, forget about you. Move. If I remember correctly, there is a thingy mababa here. Ah, yes. Teleport waypoint.
And just like that, we're in Snezhnaya! Feels like we only just left, not cry.
Yes, Paimon, that's how travel works. I believe that, yes, Paimon, that is how I think regions work.
Remember back in Nasha Town? How all our friends
It could
came
be
to see us
worse.
out before we left?
It could be a lot worse, Paimon. Trust me, I can make it a lot worse.
The day's finally come. Guess this will be the end of your journey that your sister mentioned. What is she expecting you to find there?
The grandma. I have no idea.
Still feels like a long way away. Hopefully. But whenever Paimon gets thinking about how our destination is right around the corner, all these questions come flooding into Paimon's head. It makes her so nervous.
I'm pretty sure it's been a long time coming.
Anyway, enough about all that. We can't start the final leg of our journey with that kind of mindset.
Yeah?
Just think. We've fought dragons and sea monsters, defeated creations of the gods, faced prophecies of doom and the threat of the abyss.
The threat of the abyss? No, that's just called depression, Paimon.
Under our sure thing.
What about me? Do I?
Whoa!
Jesus Christ.
Calm, Bean.
Okay, you're irrelevant news. Move. You're irrelevant
Snuck
now.
up on us there.
I am not doing that thing. You are going to move out of the way, Paimon, and you're going to
All
finish.
your friends have gathered. I invited Sandrone. She had some nasty.
Shit.
If they're heading to Snezhnaya, I'll bet it's to cause trouble for Her Majesty the Tsaritsa. Also, please tell them not to count on getting help from a Fatui Harbinger. Our time working together was not terrible, precise.
Well, that definitely sounds on brand for her. The attitude.
No.
Well,
you've
it could be worse,
misunderstood.
Paimon. She could have sent a
I
nuclear
think she
strike.
means that she'd like you to go as long as you don't make things difficult for both of you.
Huh. You
Go on. Get to the flagship today.
It's definitely nice
Oh
to be
my god, they want to make me eat more food. God damn you. I want to get on with the goddamn... Pancake, get the nuke. Get the mini nuke launcher.
Wow! Pure white as far as the eye can...
Everwinter Without Mercy. Chapter 7, Act 1. This is the longest play I've ever sat through my goddamn life. Soviet Union. There may or may not be a reason why we're banned, why the Soviets have it out for us. No, it's not just the 1950s past, no.
Come on, let's go!
We may have accidentally caused the, lapse of the, of Tsarist Russia. We did, cause a few issues. What do we cause the Tsar? Oh yeah, that's right. We were the ones that unlocked the gates to the Wonder Palaces.
They look similar to the ones in Notcry. You know, just minus the effects of Kulaki.
Yes.
That's a sure sign that we're officially in Snezhnaya now.
Oh god, that was a fun time. All I had to do was not what did they not accept? Oh yeah, that's right. They wouldn't give me passage back to what?
There's gotta be a treasure chest around here somewhere. No adventure.
Got one war and suddenly bing bang a bongo, everyone and everything suddenly.
Paimon got a mouthful of snow.
Paimon, it's snow, it's water.
It's so cold.
No, don't touch me.
Paimon's gonna snuggle up to you.
Stay away from
for
me.
us to get
No,
warm.
no touchy. You paid $25 for touchy.
Scorch and burn! Yeah.
Yeah, die, squirrels.
Hey, check it out! Those are bears, right?
No, no, they're not friendly and fluffy. They will eat you, Paimon.
Take a picture before the moment, Pat.
We'll make some comments.
See how your cameras. Come on, quick! It looks like a train carriage.
That is called a nuclear bunker, Paimon. The defunct train? Yeah, duh.
Paimon's heard that Snezhnaya has loads of railways and trains. Ooh, it's. Oh, it's hard to everything feels heavy. Oh,
We turn back.
no need. Paimon's just feeling a little low on energy. That's all. Yep,
Ah,
sure thing.
something about the Tsaritsa
Snezhnaya,
that she
here we
opposes.
come.
If you're from Celestia, does the Tsaritsa... How isn't the Tsaritsa being overthrown by Celestia? Genuinely.
Whew. Seems like the snowstorm is getting worse by the minute. Paimon can barely fly.
Oh, you actually slide. Yeah. Forever, perpetually frozen over wasteland. Oh. Get blown by the wind.
Oh, look! There's a cabin over there.
Paimon, I believe that's what they call a trap.
Let's get
You
out of
see
this
that
storm.
giant wall gate thing? And the winds here are intense. It's just one flat plane. Drop top in this weather. Eh? Okay, apparently this are... What the hell?
What is this place? Where's Paimon? I need to find her fast.
Snowball flower. Oh, it's
Paimon! Paimon!
it's a hydrangeas. One of my favorite flowers. Besides rambling roses. And picket fences.
That's strange. Where could she be?
Oh, it's a fire.
I guess I'll try further ahead. Hang in there, Paimon.
Professional hunter. Odette. I remember that. Let's. What is American culture? The 1950s. That was our peak time as a society. Wild West was iconic, but no.
Is that a train carriage? Maybe I can get up from the inside.
No, if there was a time where America really blossomed, it was the 50s. There.
Is this an answer from this world?
Come on, let's go. Well, come on, let's go, let's go.
It says here, Kresnik's torch, civilian model. It's definitely getting a little warmer now it's turned on. I really hope Paimon's okay. A reward on the road. What was that strange sound? I can't tell if... Paimon? Paimon, is that you?
Paimon is from Celestia, I think. Range damage is all hell, it ain't moving.
Incoming entity detected. Authorization? Hello, Descender, who has reached the eve of tomorrow. Eye of Grey at your service. Time since last activation. Time measurement unavailable due to the influence of... I am... To this end, I must... Huh? Why is my body like this? I have been like this since I was created. And yet... Anyway, I was created so that humanity could... Nevertheless, serving humanity remains my primary objective. I have detected it in accordance with my preset programming. Upon reactivation, will you accept me, Transcender? I will assist you, protect you, and fulfill my...
Yeah, I'll accept. Ooh, glasses.
You have made a very Now, I detected that you called out a name. The name was Paimon. Merely the tip of the... Now that we have reached an accord, you will... Very well. I will remember this name until the mission is... I need to recover my body. Retrieve the power to unlock tomorrow. And help the suffering... I can sense my power scattered across this ice cup. The key right now is you.
Huh. What is ice? How to remove prime ice? Build prime ice smoke. Ooh.
You may now execute the command, Demolish. Use Prime Ice Unit count has been updated. You may now execute the command, Build. Use it to create a Prime Ice construct to prop up the door.
A reward on the road.
Fancy.
Scanning local environment. Exit that would not be an efficient approach. You can use this to clear the solid ice ahead of you more quickly.
No, come back here. Up. Back do I get up there? Basic door.
Construct blueprint added to records. You may now execute the command, build heat source. Generate a temporary heat source to rapidly melt the solid ice.
Basic. All right.
Is this? My scan indicates the path is straight ahead. I recommend we proceed.
Path is straight ahead. What path is straight ahead? Ah. I wonder if they grow back over. Ooh, what is that?
Kresnik Crystal located. The recent construct you built provides highly efficient. Unfortunately, prime ice constructs have a very short life. That said, I have. Yes. Perhaps. But for now.
Bitter cold of land of ice and snow. First.
Low power. Please use Kresnik Crystal to replenish energy reserves. Signs of physiological activity detected in the distance.
Train station.
It is highly likely to be your travel companion, Paimon.
Train.
Go. Go now. Be reunited and sing together. May all the people be united as one. May all of life rejoice. Approaching the target location. Scanning for signs of life. Life forms detected. 2. Affirmative. However, real-time environmental data suggests that the trains...
Oh, doggone it. The whole place is caved in.
Paimon!
Is there? Jester of the fatigue.
Who are you?
Don't worry. She's only sleeping. You must be the Traveler. Newcomers to Snezhnaya struggle to adapt to the sheer cold at the best of times. Lately, even the locals are suffering. You two must be. very important to one another.
You're Conrian.
You should take more care not to get separated.
Your eyes. Are you Conrian?
There are indeed some Conrians left in this world who survived the cataclysm. But I doubt that is news to you. It would be unwise to interrogate my identity here. Focus your attention on your travel companion instead. We will meet again.
Pietro. You are the Jester of the Fatui. Which order you are, I believe it.
The unidentified subject has now left the area. He appears to be an individual of great significance, but my search has yielded no relevant data. Against the odds, your companion is safe and sound. The other person even left a blanket for her.
I'll boil some water. Thanks to instant stoves, which were an invention from the past.
Traveler! Oh, thank goodness you're okay. Paimon was
It's okay. Take it easy.
pretty much the same as when we first got. Wait, where did the jester go? Yep, the director of the Fatui.
The Jester must know everything about the Tsaritsa's plans. Well, he was right about one thing.
He had no intention of explaining his motives.
Hey! What the? Who is that?
Ah, oh, I found this
It
is an
looks
ice cave.
like half a pair of goggles.
Snezhnaya was once the land of the Fae. There are many ancient creations here that I'm sure would broaden your mind further still.
Oh, wow!
Goodwill detected. Instead of candy, perhaps I can suggest my preferred strategy. Please clean me regularly to keep me operating at peak efficiency.
Ooh, that's good.
That makes sense. Anyway, back to the when he first showed up. He already knew Paimon's name. Paimon could tell that he was Conrian from his eyes. And he definitely seemed like someone pretty important. It was only later, after he rescued Paimon from the snow. Oh, seems unlikely. He ran into the snow following the sound of Paimon's voice, and after bringing Paimon here, Paimon didn't feel
With the
unsafe.
traveler.
Please allow me to interrupt.
Wait,
Understood. Since they hold elite positions and serve their god directly, it stands to reason that they would conduct themselves with due decorum. I am inclined to agree with your assessment, Miss Paimon. I did not detect any—
Sorry, I shouldn't have encouraged Paimon. New plan. Let's get out of The Jester mentioned that this snowstorm, being the work of a monster, is worse than most. Even if we made it to Snezhnegrad, we'd still have to—
we were really psyched up.
Further information is required regarding the— At this point, we have traveled a significant distance into the blizzard. If, however, we can— Do you remember what I said as we neared this location? I told you we can break through the blizzard and forge ahead by— There is a small town up ahead.
Paimon thinks Goggles here makes a great point. Oh, come
Could
on.
get this thing working.
Affirmative. Should you ever need my assistance during— Otherwise, I will remain silent.
Have to get you to train tracks.
I'll keep this close.
All would be necessary. Anything that turns steam into water, which powers a dynamo, or powers a piston directly. I prefer the method of dynamos. However, clear that thumbing down a
Please
train.
confirm when you are ready to depart.
Inventory. Yeah. Items. Thank you. Oh, I am so tempted to read every little piece. Oh, mom, dude, I feel like I finna scream. How do I turn this thing on? Artifact transmute. It's a typewriter. A record. A record. Rotor hovering daybed. Jeez Louise. Fancy. What are you operating?
Heading north from here, we will soon arrive at... Wait, there's an error.
What exactly?
Brace for impact, friends! Preparing to enter impromptu flight mode.
Impromptu what? What do you... Did this train just crash us? Oh my lord, I knew I shouldn't trust those god...
How strange. Not only was the station's status different from my records...
Yeah.
My sincere apologies for putting you in danger. I'm afraid I'm as confused... Agreed. This is likely a... Fortunately, our crash landing has at least brought us...
Your data had better be...
I can assure you, it certainly is. It seems our ill-fated train ride was a blessing in disguise. Rest assured that I will take user preference...
Blah blah blah. God damn. Crash the motherfucking train. That's no gravity. Whole place is a frozen wasteland. Art. There's no gravity. Oh. Far away. Far to the north. A god that has no love left for her people.
Excuse me, is there an inn nearby?
I'm sorry, but they've all closed.
Borderland.
Sorry to interrupt. We're looking for a place to stay.
I can't even afford to warm my own house, let alone run a business.
Oh yeah, it's pre-Tsarist Russia. Oh, it's Tsarist,
Excuse us.
the end of the Tsarist Russia. They're all starving.
We can stay around these parts?
I'm afraid not. You'll have to try your luck somewhere else.
Okay, so
All
before
we
the
can do
communist
is wait for the
resolution,
next shipment of
most
cosmic crystal to get here.
were starving basically, and their entire that's what kind of led to the revolution.
Hi there. Do you know if there are any inns still taking guests in this town?
Doubt it. They're probably all closed. No one has enough Kresnik crystal to heat their own homes, let alone a business. I clocked you a while back. You adventurers or something? We don't get many tourists in inland Snezhnaya these days.
Why is that?
In part. But the bigger reason's Project Stuja. Since it's Her Majesty's will, we have to put up with it whether we like it or not.
What is
Oh,
Project Stusa?
Sorry. I assumed it was common knowledge by now. Basically, the Tsaritsa is planning something big.
Oh, she's going to shoot
Something that
Celestia
requires
out of
an
the sky.
enormous amount of energy. Even if they used all the surplus Kresnik crystal in Snezhnaya, it still wouldn't be enough to meet demand. So, the Vecha passed a resolution requiring all factories and households to reduce their energy consumption. The policy has thus been charmingly named Project Stuja, meaning bitter cold.
A mix of Tsarist and Soviet Russia.
So, like, it's gonna be a cold winter?
Pretty much. When you're broke, you scrimp and save. When it's cold, you huddle together for warmth.
Oh yeah.
There's always a
So
way
the
to
fun thing
stretch
about
things
Soviet
out to make
Russia
ends
and
meet.
Russia in general, it's
Trouble
always
is,
been
if you
broke.
stretch someone out like an elastic band
Even
for too long,
after
who
the
knows if they can ever
revolution,
bounce back.
they ran into several issues.
You know what?
Then two world wars kind of bankrupted them further, and they spent most of it on military spending by the 80s.
Can you please explain to me why the price of Kresnik Crystal has gone up by a third again? You only come here twice a month. This won't even last us a week.
The supply and pricing of Kresnik Crystal are based on current production volumes and price data.
Ah.
We Fatui are only responsible for delivery and security.
Oh, so our lives mean nothing to you? How can you expect anyone to survive a single night in this weather without heating?
Since you insist on making me repeat myself every single visit, I will remind you again.
What market? Nobody else is selling. And when they do,
Which is why the Snezhnegrad Veche passed a resolution to support border communities. So if you're here just to argue, move aside and let the next person in line come forward.
You...
All right, everyone, let's calm down for a second. A few words, if I may. We're all subjects of Her Majesty the Tsaritsa, and I'm sure every one of us is dedicated to her great cause. We all know how cold it is. And the more it snows, the harder life gets. Everyone's struggling already. Let's not make things even more difficult for each other.
But Liaison Shishkin, there's clearly something wrong with this quota. I have a family in Marepasak who tell me they can buy at least double our crystal allotment.
Oh, believe you me.
Yes.
I had the same reaction when I first saw the number. Still, you must understand that calculating these energy quotas is a complicated balancing act. Our top priority must be to keep the largest Kresnik's torch burning continuously. Only then can we sell the remaining crystal for household use. As our Fatui comrades said, they are only responsible for delivering the goods. They need to...
That's right. Our duty is to do things by the book.
Ah. There's the old Soviet adage.
Listen. What we can do is open the lower combustion chamber of the Kresnik's torch to the public. I can't guarantee there'll be ample energy for...
Fine. I don't...
So, this is Project Stuja.
You were looking for an inn, right?
Oh, Paimon's...
I have a small place in Stratomoros. I don't stay there very often, so it's pretty basic.
Yeah, this is
but if you're not
Soviet
picky,
Russia,
you're welcome
and
to
what
rest
I
there for
remember
now.
distinctly after
It's
the
not
war.
much, but I've got...
Are you
And
sure?
the stories.
Oh.
All right, then.
You crash the economy. You do... Motherfucker, I could have gotten him for motherfucking... There is a look on my face right now that I don't think that can accurately be depicted by any artist on the planet. A mix of incredulity, disappointment, rage, ire, annoyance, sadness, and regret, boiled into one indiscernible emotion, painting my face. Yeah. The further you go away from the poles, the colder it gets, and the less everything that there is. I did speak to people who lived in the Soviet Union. Grew up there. It was cold all the time. Things never... Life was different. Though by the end, when they became adults, the 80s and 90s, they could see that it was falling apart pretty quickly. As for the Americans, 40 years of Cold War will disillusion them.
Adventure time!
And focusing less on it in the 80s did help. Delicious.
Off we go!
somewhere that I can not be in somewhere I'm stuck.
So, oh, wait. Paimon only introduced.
Good to meet you. Most travelers find the Snezhnayan climate to be a shock to the system at first. But as long as you keep yourself warm, you should be fine.
Tip of your nose,
Still,
frostbite.
you should keep an eye on your condition. When people are too quick to dismiss a cold, it can easily...
Don't say that. Paimon's too young for chronic health issues.
Our
They
doctor.
aren't in town right now, and they won't be back anytime soon. I do a lot of hunting, so I spend most of my time exposed to the elements. But even the animals wouldn't survive long in a storm like this. Let alone a hunt. Nothing to do but sit tight in town until the weather improves. I
How do we get it
that
running?
you're in a hurry, but even if the station were open, that doesn't mean there'd be any train. What? Your own train? Wait, hold on.
Oh, we got lucky and found it in a cave.
Pretty crazy for a random find in the mountains. Well, as long as your train's good to roll, you might get to Snezhnagrad after all. I've been doing some digging recently. Turns out, the real reason for the current energy crisis in Stratomeros is that some of the supply is being seized for a private stockpile. But to expose what's going on, I need to catch them in the act. So, I'm heading off to catch a rabbit.
What? No, you can't hurt Pancake.
It's a figure of speech. Real rabbits couldn't pull this off. They prefer carrots to Kresnik Crystal anyway.
Would you prefer carrots to Kresnik Crystal Pancake? No, you'd rather have your seeds because that's all you care about. I'm chopped liver compared to
Sheepskin.
them.
Mr. Positive Attitude, let's all get along now, shall we?
Him?
Huh?
Well, it's always the
You're
one that
coming
does it.
with?
If we can...
Oh, all right.
Oh yeah, there's one more introduction to do. Tagarin, get in here.
Why did you leave the dog outside?
Oh, a doggy.
How much is that doggy in the window?
He likes to think he's above that kind of thing. Carrots
One with
aside,
the
we need to stay
raggedy
completely undetected. First, we need to
tail.
find a way into
How
the train.
much is
Then,
that
we get
doggy
Tagarin to
in the
catch a scent. And
window?
what are you eating?
I do hope that doggy's for sale.
Good doggy.
A fellow dog lover, huh?
Yep.
Good to know.
I don't like animals that make noise.
Eat up, Tagarin.
Like people.
We got a lot of work to do.
Outside of my show. No. Good people and animals are quiet. Like the tax man. Or the corpses under the house.
There's still a long road ahead.
Wait,
Most of my adoptive family is Russian. Back just before the revolution, circa the 1880s when they left. 90s, just before it got really bad, like Edwardian. Yeah, they left I think sometime in the Edwardian era, like the very late Victorian, early Edwardian, like
Nice work, Tagarin.
1895 to 1905.
we'll go around.
Just before everything kind of fell apart. Everything did fall apart. How do I crouch? Okay.
This way. We'll enter from the upper floor.
The only Soviet machine that I have is a working model of Sputnik 1, which is the same, built to the same specification as the previous, Sputnik 1. A little nod to the space race.
There we go. A freight list. Straight from the Fatui. Looks as new as the day it was printed. Yeah, this is all we need. Tugarin's a keen hunter, and
Doggy dog. Hunting dogs.
anywhere there's a stove, there'll be the scent of Cristal. That's normal.
Wonder, I have to store it. It's a mineral, correct? There's only so far you can store it. You have to store it somewhere in a basement.
But if he picks up the scent of Cristal somewhere and there's no stove around, that's how we know something's up.
Yes. Hidden. A trapdoor.
This must be the rabbit's warren. Sure enough, there's a tunnel.
Tellingly.
Thanks for looking out for us.
No need to thank me. It's my pleasure. Let's grit our teeth until the blizzard passes. These days of...
Maybe for everyone else, Liaison Shishkin. But for you, the hard
He's
times
going
have
to a
only just
gulag.
begun.
Oh.
I just had a question for you. Why, when times are as tough as this, would someone hoard more Kresnik Cristal than they could ever use? All the crates here are from the most recent shipment, but they weren't brought here for sale. Instead, they were secretly stashed away. Would you be able to shed any light on the situation, Mr. Shishkin?
Me?
Oh,
Why,
Lord.
I have no idea. But look at how much there is. It's quite a godsend.
This godsend was found in a cellar adjacent to your residence following a tip from Mr. Alosha. And this is only a fraction of what we found down there. We're still taking a full inventory. The official figures will be finalized shortly. I've always been grateful for your efforts to mediate between us and the townspeople of Sretomaros. But now, Mr. Shishkin, it appears you were the source of the conflict all along.
How could you do this to us?
We trusted you to have our backs. You've been lying to us this whole time?
Hey,
Going to jail for a long time. Hope you like hard labor.
This isn't who I am. We all know how difficult life has been since Project Stuja came into force. I grew up in Alatir, a small village with no train station. Deliveries of Kresnik Cristal have ceased there entirely. If nothing is done, they're all going to freeze to death. You know as well as I do how downright impossible it is to buy Cristal these days. I watched as energy grew scarcer by the week, all the while knowing that their lives... Looks like I'm just not cut out to be a criminal.
They're gonna kill him.
I have the official Snezhnayan quotas here. I'll make a batch purchase of crystal worth 3 months' salary for you all to use free of charge. As for Alatir, I'll think of something else.
You don't have to go that.
Yeah. Owning up to your mistake is enough for me.
Drop the act. You claim this was a one-time mistake, but the real reason there's only one shipment's worth of stolen crystal in your basement is that you have an accomplice.
Reporting in, sir. We've conducted a full search of the mayor's house. As expected.
This wasn't your first time at all. You've been colluding with the mayor of Stratomeros for a long time now.
Oh my lord.
The train station's currently out of service, but it does open for a short window every time there's an energy delivery. And every time a train pulls in, you're there on site to take inventory and oversee the workers unloading the cargo. The mayor handpicks said workers. Per his instructions, they transport the crystal by tunnel at night to the mayor's house, and he sells it out of town. But since he can't get the goods out of town by train, he had to arrange an alternative method of transportation. This meant slower sales, which gave me plenty of opportunity to catch him in the act.
Wait. The mayor...
Preposterous. What proof do you have of any of this?
Basic math. I've spent a lot of time lately counting carriages as the snowstorm rages.
Counting carriages?
The energy consumed by a train depends on its total weight. And since energy is a limited resource right now, it's fair to assume that every carriage is packed full. So, if we take the energy required for the Kresnik's torch, add the sales figures you provided, then compare that figure to the train's theoretical cargo capacity, guess what? The numbers never match. It's always off by 1 or 2 carriages worth. This time, you set a new record. 3 carriages missing.
You mean to tell me that you sat around outside?
I'm a hunter. I have 2 options. Hunt or starve.
Well, I've heard enough. The evidence speaks...
Arrest them.
You cocky little brat! Ruining my business! Just you wait.
Well, now they have no mayor. But at least the town's secure.
Yeah, something felt off. So I just followed my gut. Math isn't my strong suit, though. I'm lucky my...
Thank you for your assistance. You're a brave lad. Shishkin was quite the cunning criminal, as I'm sure you can tell.
A wolf?
Even with that sob story he fed us. Without the compelling case you put together, even I might have fallen for it. Alosha, was it?
We can go find some wild animals if you want.
I didn't mean to cast suspicion on your identity. It's just... Well, I'm sure you've heard of the Rokot. Recently, they've been recruiting people with... They hide in plain sight under false identities, working against Project Stusha. They aren't a violent organization, and their goal is to improve the lives of the common folk, but...
First I've heard of this. All I know is, people who don't mind their own business in the city end up paranoid about everything. As for me, I just couldn't stand Shishkin. I'm from Alatir myself, and I can tell you, nobody's lived there in years. Why would an abandoned village need crystal? Of course, no one really cares about the fate of that place. I'm guessing today is the first you...
I see. I will report this incident to Snezhnagrad. The Fatui will take over energy distribution until... Looks like it's...
Soviets, by the 1950s, the reason why we piled on homework after Sputnik was because American education was far behind. Which is why in the 50s, 60s, 70s,
the delivery
we got
supposed to
really good at
verify
math.
the quantity of the goods? Excuse me. I'll take a share of Kresnik crystal.
And
I need to take a detour
we fell
before
behind
we head back.
After the space
There's
race
someone I have
ended.
to deliver this crystal to.
After the space race ended, there was really no need to push for the math and sciences. That's why we introduced things like calculus and trigonometry. But it didn't improve anyone's lives, really? I mean, it did, but it didn't.
hang tight for a
And
moment.
by the time the 70s rolled around, the Soviets were starting to lose their edge.
Oh, grandson. It's so cold today.
Ma'am, it's me, Alosha.
Alosha?
You know me. I came by earlier today. Clean the ashes out of...
Now, how often do I get to see my grandson? Hmm? Come on, take a seat and relax while I fix you something to eat.
It's okay. You just rest. I'm fine.
Oh, you. It's nice to come and visit your old granny once in a while, isn't it? Sretomoros, a good town. All sorts of things to do and people to meet. And the local officials are good to us. Sit down, come on, take a seat. I still have some fruit left. Let me get it for you.
Please, don't get up on my account. You need to rest. Where's the fruit?
Right under the basket by the door. Or maybe it was on the bedside cabinet.
Alzheimer's or dementia.
Well, grandson,
And throne. Director of the Fatui is a man of Conria.
Very much, ma'am. It's delicious.
Good, good.
You don't need to save any more for me next time, alright?
Oh, I don't need it.
Some kind soul must have given these to her. But she always saves the nicer things for special occasions. I met her at the market back before her health began declining. Not many people have heard of Alatir. And if they have, now that it's an abandoned village, it's rare to find anyone who shares fond memories of our home. I first learned of Sretomoros' energy supply problems from a passing comment in one of her letters. The town's been in decline for a while now. But because of her memory problems, she thinks of it as the bustling, prosperous Sretomoros. That said, it's fine. In Snezhnaya, some people believe that in your final moment, you turn to look at them, but their face is blurry. The Grim Reaper reaches out and takes your life. She still calls me grandson, though. Come on.
So, you know, standard Soviet-era fairy tale. Horrifying. Scary. Meanwhile, American fairy tales were make it pretty, make it nice, add on the sugar and spice. Mostly because we could afford it. And also, you know, Uncle Walt Disney says we gotta do it. And, well, he get that right at least.
Paimon, we're back.
Yep. Paimon's not cold anymore. But
her complexion's looking much better. Let's keep an eye on her.
We gotta get you to doctor.
I'll explain. It's a bit of a long story.
And Paimon can get sick. It's an immune system, just like us.
jeez, you guys got pretty busy. Sounds like so. You said the train station will open again soon.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, enough to survive at least. Project Stuja isn't don't
what
know.
What are you trying to do?
The goal of Project Stuja is to gather energy for the Tsaritsa, but no one knows where that energy's going. The thing is,
tried nuclear
we were
energy.
told that the project would only last for 6 months, but time and time again, they keep extending it.
Extending it? Does that mean the Tsaritsa's plan isn't going very smoothly?
That's what everyone suspects. In principle, any proposed extension needs to pass by majority vote in the Snezhnograd Veche. But even though opposition has been growing, any detractors end up caving in to political pressure from the rooster, Pulcinella. He's the chair of the Snezhnograd Veche and a key figure in the voting process.
How come the Fatui are picking on ordinary people even here in Snezhnaya?
Because they're being told something because the people believe what they are told to believe. Oh, Paimon, I got a whole diatribe about, politics that I can go into, but I don't want to get canceled or shot
Fundamentally, the Fatui will
or
always
murdered
think and act.
today.
That doesn't mean they don't care about the plight of the common folk. The only reason Stratomero still receives then there's the Fatui soldiers providing support in every corner of the nation. Even the Northland Bank provided some mora for disaster. It's just that the rich and powerful in their fancy palaces live in a completely different... Yeah, well, even though we all believe in Her Majesty the Tsaritsa, regular folk don't have an easy way of getting their voices heard in Snezhnegrad, while the rich and powerful are either unwilling or afraid to speak out for all sorts of complicated reasons.
And the pre-czarist and the pre-communist.
The Rokad provides the disaffect frustrations. Of course, an organization like that exists in a great, but so far, they've been doing their best, like us, don't you mean? You didn't hesitate.
Yes, because we're adventurers.
Sounds like we're going to get along. So
what's
your business in Snezhnegrad?
Cult,
aside from taking your friend to see a doctor, of course.
This is Soviets.
I want to meet the Tsaritsa. Her ultimate goal?
Wait, so...
Sounds like you've heard of us then.
Yes, and the,
We're getting more famous.
I didn't realize I was in the company of giants.
And the cult is the Soviets. Fatui is the, and this...
Honestly, we're all as curious as you are about what the Tsaritsa's planning, and why it has to involve us freezing to death in the snow.
If anything's like the rest of it, I wonder. They cut the head off of the leader of the French lady. I wonder what's going to happen. Oh god, they're going to have a revolution.
But getting in the same room as her won't be easy. The common folk aren't permitted to meet her at the best of times. And right now, yeah. So you've heard. It also absorbs everything around it into its body. Luckily, as it grew, it became increasingly... I'm sure that Tsaritsa and her personal guard... It's just a question of how long it'll take. Suffice to say, you won't be seeing her anytime soon. Fair?
Yes.
Well, once it's open, we can...
Whoa! That's got it!
The Fatui aren't exactly spotless in this whole mess. Plus, we help them out. As far as I know, all the paperwork is dealt with upon manufacture. I've never seen anyone check it. Having a train makes everything much easier. We'll reach Snezhnegrad in no... I know a good doctor in the city.
Oh, thanks.
Oh, just before revolution. Oh. This would basically be the precursor to what will be Russian Revolution. People are starving, they're in a war, they're not winning. They've just suffered major defeat. The Germans are on their borders. The Tsar is spending all the money on something ridiculous. Same thing happened in Iran during their revolution. They had a lavish ball while the people starved, and well, the people revolted violently. I will have to say, the people don't understand that there is power when numbers. Bullets are limited. People, however, are not.
Drive carefully, all right? Also, I don't think I've seen a train.
Yes.
Not a fan of small talk. All the track switching is automated. So, as long as we'll leave you to examine the train's conditions yourselves. Fingers crossed nothing's broken.
Shouldn't be a problem.
All right then.
I want to drive the train. Clang, clang, clang with the trolley. Ding, ding, ding with the bell. Oh. The windows? That's no... Oh, Leningrad was renamed to Stalingrad, and then back to
affirmative.
Something Grad.
What's this?
Autopilot.
Green. Diagnostics complete.
Neat.
I've lived in Snezhnaya my whole...
Strictly speaking, I wasn't designed purely to drive trains, though all configurations are complete.
Now, where's the snack service? What is it powered by?
Huh? What's going on?
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
What? What's happening? What is this stuff? It's going to mar the paint. I am not paying for this.
What is this place? Traveler, are you okay?
Just our luck. Of all the things that could have gone...
Alosha, you're Snesh.
It's called the Shadow Realm. A place where no wind blows, no light I've only seen it a few times before. And this is my first time inside, and the few who do make it back.
Huh? Then, maybe Goggles knows something. Goggles? Great.
Hold it together. Come on.
Oh, god damn. I mean, piston power is one thing.
Look at these Fatui. It's like they've lost their minds.
Their shadows have been devoured. They're no longer amongst the living.
Lovely. Wait, so connection between the huh? And the train. This is some weird amalgamation.
I can't channel elemental energy here, but I have a few gadgets that still work.
Huh? What the fuck? This train is not this long. What is this? Oh, Lord.
Wait, what's that?
Guess we'd better find a way over.
I'm on the train exploded. Fucking. That's convenient. Never trust a rubble ramp.
Hello. I am
For now, at least. But they...
Correct. We are now inside what is known as the Shadow. Time and space hold no meaning here. It intersect. We must leave this place.
Sounds like you have a...
Yes. In fact, it appears that key data. I have marked the exit to the Shadow Realm for your convenience. In addition, I have prepared some equipment to aid you. It may well be one of my activation code. We once peered into the past from the ruins of the Shadows. This is what remains of the Golden City, Hyperborea.
Oh, that's what the thing is on the moon. So it all ties back together. Ooh. Oh god. So this thing... Okay, hold on. That outfit is very reminiscent of what princes used to wear between the late 1800s and the early, like the very early 20th century. That's not a good outfit to be wearing. That puts you out as an aristocrat.
Now go.
Is this?
In the Shadow Realm, where humans cannot... Let's go.
Ah, 44. Oh god. Based on classic shooter. Print.
When you encounter small obstacles, you can simply clamber over them.
That's an untextured item. Oh lord, we've broken the laws of physics. Oh, we've broken the game.
You can slide to navigate through low, narrow tunnels. Obstruction ahead. You may be able... Since elemental energy is unavailable in the Shadow Realm, Ammunition is an important resource. You can replenish your... For long-range targets, try using the scope to line up your shot.
Bingo, bango, bongo, baby.
Need a refill.
Great, they turned this into Fortnite. Oh.
Many hostile units. I suggest...
Defenses have been breached. Losing ground.
More enemies detected. Try attacking with the newly
Now where-
unlocked assault function.
Automatic.
Need a refill.
Okay. Oh.
Aim at the freeze mark and pull the trigger to move using the rope.
Mind the rhythm.
Some supply points can restore a small amount of stamina. Press on.
Okay. Oh god.
Nice.
Oh god, the train goes on forever.
You should be able to use the prime ice construct left here to cover long distances.
The train carriage has been ripped in half. Oh god, there's another carriage. It's just trains. It's all just trains, planes, and automobiles.
I recommend using this grapple if you detach the connected hook.
Right. Go, 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 go. Uh-oh. Inga Jenga Jango.
Nice.
Oh god, this place is a mess.
Time to catch my breath.
Usable munitions detected. Frag crystal.
Oh.
Back in business. Demolition time!
Requesting backup.
Try this!
Oh, errors. Was that'll stop him from getting in? Yeah.
Shift your center of gravity and slide down.
All right.
How much longer is this gonna take?
The exit is right ahead. We are very close now. However...
It's like they're trying to keep us trapped here. That platform and the carriages are swarming with undead Fatui. Guess we gotta storm through.
Okay, I'm good at...
Nice. Frag out! Try this!
Thank you. Ooh, firearm. Grenade launcher, hell yeah.
You may find switching to assault mode makes your attacks more effective.
Lock and load them, baby.
Back in business.
How's this on for size, motherfucker? Ring a ding ding, Vault-Tec a calling.
Change of tactics. Demolition time! Try this!
Come on! We're almost there!
Oh, it's a bubble.
Huh? Why is everything shaking so much?
Earthquake? I don't... Spacequake? I don't know.
Looks like the Shadow Realm is about to sink back down into the depths.
The exit is...
You mean this?
No time to think. We just gotta go for it.
Jump! Or you just sunk us down to hell. Oh.
I can't believe the Shadow Realm Lucky we made it out.
Ah.
Yeah, he came up a whole bunch in Nakarai.
Make no mistake, it was as Alosha said, it is...
It's Hulk
The Shadow Realm can appear anywhere. Now, if you wish to, please take a moment to...
Oh, thanks,
Yes, of course. And just...
Let's get some fresh air while the Eye of Gr-
Yeah, sure.
Very interesting looking train. Where are we?
It's so quiet here for a train station.
I mean, the rail network was the Soviets never really got involved with the cars. The rail network was their big thing.
Huh? So much for repair.
My plan was to restore the train to its original...
Huh. Didn't know.
According to my calculations, perimeterization is the most...
Hyperborea.
Oh, you are using... Oh. I want to explore this. As a grab. That giant thing right there. Or the trade. Oh. What is this? Train tracks just there. Lovely. Train tracks are one of the few things that might actually survive a direct hit from an atomic bomb. So it is imperative that they be kept in good order. Oh, look. Let's get this thing moving. Come on, baby. Private train. You had to, Paimon.
You might want to avoid looking down if you're afraid of heights.
No, it's not that. Paimon's just praying that we don't have yet another accident.
Stone. It'll probably hold up better than anything else.
That mountain is breathtaking. Reminds Paimon of Dragonspine.
They say this mountain's the domain of a Snegovic lord. A lot of the Snegovic retreated there to live in seclusion, so it's a pretty mysterious place.
Lovely.
You hear all kinds of stories.
Ah, like
even the residents
mountains.
of the nearby town of Svietlo-Lidovka steer clear of the summit, and they make a living off of harvesting prime ice.
Oh.
Look, Snezhnograd's just up ahead.
Church bells. Radio was important in the Soviet Union. Definitely is I forget what station this is based off of, but I recognize it. It was built during the 50s. Opulence of it was to show off to the Western world just how powerful Soviet Union could be.
Here we are. Welcome.
Wow!
It's built. In the future, you can use this train station this way.
Even if I wanted to tell them,
I like powerful me. What? Sign text? Band can't talk.
Please go on, I'm listening.
Where was I just now?
Look! Look! They have really funny-looking heads! And those ones are about the same height as Paimon! But
Oh god, they're all
looks like they can't
furries.
fly.
They're all furries and
Those would be Volkudlak and Domovoy. You'll also see the winged Vila and the
what do you call
Snowborn
them?
Snigovic amongst
Dwarves.
others.
Great.
No wonder.
Now that
The
is
Snezhnaya used to be the realm of
Czar's
Fae.
pre-Soviet thing.
Paimon can really
The
see
crown.
it now.
Very specific one. Beware of Gunvolt.
For Snezhnaya's sake, we must prevent
To the left is the market of Zolny. They sell everything there. You can often find some nifty little trinkets. To the right, you'll see the Korolyevsky Theater in the distance.
Look at that!
Uh-oh. Yep, this is definitely the late 1800s, the Edwardian era. Just before the war break out. Like, just before World War One. Probably the Titanic just sank. That would explain the Belle Epoque styling.
To the left is the market of Zolny. They sell everything
Industrial.
there. You can often find some nifty little trinkets.
The industrial field that
To the
just
right,
took over.
you'll see the Korolyevsky Theater in the distance.
Yes, blacksmith was still around sometime in the early 20th century in some areas.
Incredible!
Germany, which is what Mondstadt based on, was not united. France got their shit together, as well as the Soviet or the Russian Empire was in its last throes.
I found it pretty stunning when I first came here too. But I'm just a small-time hunter, so Zolny is where I spend most of my time. This way will take us to Podvorier restaurant. They offer food and lodging.
Is that...
Yeah, I mean, most of the stoves are out of crystal, the windows are drafty, and at night, four-legged room.
Yep, no way. Not a... Fine, don't worry.
I'm glad to see you. If you find yourselves in the mood, this way leads to Zapoliarny Palace. The adjacent block is kind of a city in its own right. That's Glupov, the headquarters of the Fatui. Inside, there's a munitions factory known as the Armory Palace. And over there is the Snezhnograd Vecha. These places are best at...
Yeah.
The downtown area is near the center of Zapoli. Another place of interest is the Northland Bank. Oh, and I'm sure you'll want to make contact.
Ooh.
Um...
Oh. We'll just have to use the one at...
Yeah, I don't. Anyway, that's
This is
about
all
it.
based on the old world. I don't think
Gory
any
restaurant
of
is
these
right this
areas
way.
are based off of the new world, like the Americas. I think all this is like the old world, so like Africa, Asia, Europe, maybe some parts of Australia. But clearly these are the empires of the old world. Britain is... Oh god, Britain occupies a weird space. Yes and no old, yes and no new. I have a whole spiel about that, and I could go into, but I am not, because again, I don't want to get arrested, or banned, or worse, Mother comes out. Look, I would rather be tortured, hung, quartered, and drawn, and all the horrible things done to me. But you know, you call my mother. I'll take a wheel of torture for 500, Alex. I'll even double down, please. No, not mom. Oh god, I'll never hear the end of it. There's one thing that strikes fear into the hearts of men. It is calling your mom. Oh. Means add Astra Abyssos. Wondrous gift. What these bullions are for? Heaters. Yeah, these are probably heaters. Place from freezing over. That look. Yeah, what cathedral in St. Petersburg is Moscow like that. But that's definitely Soviet or Russian architect from Europe. But I think on this note, I think we are gonna leave off here for tonight. So who will we find here in Snezhnaya? What more will happen next? Will I ever finally get more Zephyr? Find out everything except for the last one, because unfortunately I screwed up cooking it. So, special thanks to all of y'all for watching, and if you like this channel and this type of content, please leave a like, follow, comment, and subscribe, and also be to the action. And I thank each and every one of you for watching, and I'll see you again tomorrow for another round of exciting episodes. So, Con and Kit.